Good morning. Today let me discuss about convolution in digital signal processing. Convolution between two sequence when it is given x1 of n and x2 of n. We can analyze in three different cases. Case 1 without any arrow mark indication. Case 2 is with an arrow mark indication in one sequence, that is either in x1 of n or in x2 of n an arrow mark is indicated, and case 3 in both the sequence when the arrow mark is indicated. So these are the three cases we are going to analyze using convolution in digital signal processing. So when a sequence x1 of n is given as x1 of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and x2 of n is given as 1, 2 and 1. So we are going to make a convolution between x1 of n and x2 of n to get a answer y of n. So y of n is a convolution output, right? So here the index n is equal to 0, so therefore x1 of 0 is equal to 1, and for index 1 x1 of 1 equal to 2, for index 2 for n equal to 2 x1 of 2 equal to 3, for n equal to 3 it is x1 of 3 equal to 4. Similarly for x2 of n index n equal to 0, that is x2 of 0 equal to 1, and for 1 x2 of 1 equal to 2, and for n equal to 2 x2 of 2. So now let me make a matrix y of n. To find y of n, I am making a matrix. So I am taking x1 of n in this way and taking x2 of n in this way. The thing is 1, 2, 3 and 4, and x2 of n is 1, 2 and 1. So now let me make a multiplication. 1 into 1 1, 1 into 2 2, 1 into 3 it is 3, 1 into 4 it is 4, 2 into 1 it is 2, 2 into 2 it is 4, 2 into 3 it is 6, 2 into 4 it is 8. Now 1 into 1 it is 1, third element, 1 into 2 it is 2, 1 into 3 it is 3, 1 into 4 it is 4. So to get y of n, let us make a summation, right? So let me draw a diagonal lines like this, can get an answer. So we add these elements. That means the first element is 1, 2 plus 2 it is 4, and then 4 plus 3 plus 1, that is 5 plus 3 it is 8, now 6 plus 4 plus 2 it is 12, 8 plus 3 it is 11, and then 4. So this is y of n output for n is equal to, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is y of 0, y of 1, y of 2, y of 3, y of 4 and y of 5. So in case 1, when there is no arrow mark, in either in x1 of n or in x2 of n, when the arrow mark is not given, we are supposed to take the sample n equal to 0 as a first sample. That is n equal to 0 is a first sample, we are supposed to take it as a n equal to 0 on both the cases when the arrow mark is not indicated. Then the y of n will have a indication of arrow mark, will have an n equal to 0 arrow mark here. So when there is no indication of an arrow mark, so here also there is no indication of arrow mark, but n equal to 0 is first sample. We have to take the output as first sample. N equal to 0 is the first sample output. So here also this is first sample. We have to take it as an arrow mark. So when the arrow mark is not given, n equal to 0 is a first sample element in all the sequence. Either it is input or output. This is case 1. Without any arrow mark indication, the output will yield the answer like this. So in case 2, what is case 2 says means with an arrow mark indication. So the input is going to remain same, but indication of arrow mark plays a vital role. So the output remains same for both the cases. Case 2, for case 2, x1 of n is given as 1, 2, 3 and 4, and x2 of n is given as 1, 2 and 1. The convolution remains same. There is no change in convolution, but the arrow mark is indicated here. At 3 an arrow mark is indicated. So case 2 says with an arrow mark indication in one sequence. So in one sequence the arrow mark is indicated, that is in x1 of n the arrow mark is indicated, and in x2 of n there is no arrow mark. If there is no arrow mark, we are supposed to take this sample as n equal to 0. First sample as n equal to 0, that is x2 of 0, x2 of 1 and then x2 of 2. So that is n equal to 1 index and n equal to 2 indexed, right? And here this is n equal to 0 in x1 of n. So therefore x1 of 0, this one, this is x1 of 1, and here it is x1 of minus 1 and x1 of minus 2. On the other side it is minus samples. So the convolution remains same, the output also remains same. So if you want to make a convolution for this, I will go once again the same thing. Here it is 1, 2, 3 and then 4. Here it is 1, 2 and 1. That is x1 of n in this direction and x2 of n in this direction. That's it. So if you make a convolution, it is 1 into 1 1, 1 into 2 2, 1 into 3 3, 1 into 4 it is 4. 2 into 1 2, 2 into 2 it is 4, 2 into 3 it is 6 and 2 into 4 it is 8. Once again this 1 is multiplied with these samples, we get 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what is y of n? How to find y of n means? So here the sequence n for x1 of n, it is at 3. So this is at 3, and for x2 of n it is n equal to 0, sample it as 1. So here it is at 1. So let me draw a line here, let me draw a line in this side. So this is the point of intersection, right? So let me join these elements, right? So the answer for y of n remains same, 1 comma 4 comma, we have to add this one, 2 plus 2 it is 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 3 it is 8, 6 plus 2 plus 4 it is 12, comma 3 plus 8 it is 11 and then 4. The answer remains same, 1, 4, 8, 12, 11 and 4, what we learned in the previous case. But here to the point of intersection, what are the elements are added? How I am finding the point of intersection means where the arrow mark is indicated, that we have to draw a line. In this case x2 of n is equal to 0 is the arrow mark indication. If the arrow mark is not indicated, if you want to draw an arrow mark, then n equal to 0 is an arrow mark indication. So I have drawn this one. So the point of intersection, at the point of intersection, what are the elements are added? So 4 plus 3 plus 1, that is 8. So here we have to mark a arrow mark. So now this is n equal to 0 and 1, 2 and 3. Here it is minus 1 and minus 2. That is y of minus 2, y of minus 1, y of 0, y of 1, y of 2 and then y of 3. So but the output remains same, but the arrow mark indication plays a vital role. So this is case 2. So that is when arrow mark is indicated in any one of the sequence, then we have to solve the problem in this manner. So if you go to the third case, that is when arrow mark is indicated in both the sequence, then how to find the answer means, let me go. Case 3, the same problem I am taking here, case 3 also. In case 3, that is when arrow mark is indicated in both the sequence. For example, x1 of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. The same problem. It was indicated at 3, and x2 of n, let me take the answer 1, 2 and 1. The arrow mark is indicated at 2. So if we want to make a convolution for this, the same thing, we have y of n. If you draw like this, x1 of n we have to draw. We have to put the data 1, 2, 3, 4, and x2 of n we have to put the data 1, 2 and 1. We have to make a convolution 1, 2, 3 and 4, just a normal multiplication what we did in previous cases. 2 into 1 2, 2 into 2 4, 2 into 3 it is 6, 2 into 4 it is 8, 1 into 1 1, 1 into 2 2, 3 and then 4. So the same thing in this manner we are supposed to do. So y of n, the answer is going to remain the same, 1 comma 4 comma 8 comma 12 comma 11 comma 4. So if we add that, so for the indication of this arrow mark in x1 of n in both the sequence and x2 of n, how to find the answer means for the convolution. So just where the indication is given, you draw a line. This is 3 to the indication 3. Let us draw a line, and here it is 2. Let us draw a line here. This is the point of intersection. The point of intersection for 3 and 2 is 6. To the 6th element, to the intersection point of intersection, what are the elements are added? So 6 plus 4 plus 12. So that value is n is equal to 0. Right? So now this is y of 0, and this is y of 1, and this is y of 2. And this is y of minus 1, y of minus 2, and then y of minus 3. But the answer, the elements remain same. All the elements remain same. But if the arrow mark is indicated, your answer is going to get changed. So we have analyzed 3 cases. One is without an arrow mark indication, we have the same answer. With an arrow mark indication in one sequence, I have shown previously, if an arrow mark is indicated at 3, then your n equal to 0 sample is 8. When there is no indication of an arrow mark, then the n equal to 0 sample at the output is 1. Y of 0 is 1. If an arrow mark is indicated at a one sequence when n is equal to 0, that is 3 means, and then the output is going to be n is equal to 0 is 8. The output remains same, but arrow mark is indicated at n equal to 0 is 8. In the third case, when in 2 sequence when the arrow mark is given, that is at 3, n equal to 0 is 3, that is x1 of 0 equal to 3 and x2 of 0 equal to 2. When 2 sequence when the arrow mark is given, then the convolution table remains same, but what we have to do, we have to draw a point of intersection. We have to find the point of intersection. So you draw a line at 3 and you draw a line at 2. So where it is intersect, you find the element. To that element, what are the other elements added in the table, you find it. So 6 plus 4 plus 2 if I added, then we get the answer 12. So this is n equal to 0. This is n equal to 0. That is y of 0. So for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. This is for n indexed. So that's all about convolution. Thank you.